Okay, so we had a high and a low low. Although the low low was still at least 3 wins. You know, could be worse. I guess I'll take the Pudgy. And then freeze this. Because then we could get 2 strawberries next turn, in theory. Gnarly fishes. There's a lot of gnarly fish out there. I don't think we win this one. Okay, we got a good popcorn though. So we do live. I did say we wouldn't win, and we didn't. Now, one thing I didn't do last I love that music. Well, that's awkward. Because this, you need to be... Yeah, no duplicates. So I guess I do that. This will get a buff because of the Pudgy. It'll be a 4-2. We did the last day of the game trial for Dead Cells on Wednesday. That was fun. And then on Friday, we did a demo day. Haven't done one of those in a little bit. And then we did... So the there was 2 demos, and then we played some Puck. And then today, we did some Block Blast, a little more Puck, and then now it's Sap time. So that was all of the things we had done. Muskox behind Budgie makes sense. Ox in general, just kind of pretty good, especially when there's basically no armor this week. The only problem, I guess, is that there's a lot of chili peppers going around, but at the same time... At the same time, don't know if I care. Also don't know if I really care that this is losing that. That's fine. I guess also if you do this, that means that this will get another buff because this will get a melon. So there's that. There is that. And I suppose we're looking for pheasants for the level. Didn't get there. That's not too surprising. What else happened this week? Oh, there was a, that's unfortunate that that kind of goes off that way. We draw. Alright, we draw. There was... I was on a trail. Or, I was on a sidewalk? Going under, like a... Going near a bridge or something? And there was a bunch of graffiti. You know, like the big tags and whatever. But then, in like, it was so funny because it almost just like someone like very didn't like. I'm picturing like a middle schooler shakily using like white spray paint in like really small text because they couldn't like reach or something. Just in like this little area. The text was not big. It was, you know, the letters were like this tall. And it like went diagonal, and it said, in all caps, Poggers Chat. This was out in the wild that I saw this. And I like, couldn't believe it. I was walking, looking at all the graffiti, and then I see, and just compared to everything else, so big. Poggers Chat, like, what? What? They exist? There's people out there? Poggers Chat, who would have thought? You can do chili pepper by pilling the tar. I suppose I didn't mention that either, but... Not... I guess this, when this spawns the unit, it gets a strawberry, so we can still get a benefit from that. We're sort of looking for a level... I guess we still take it. Leech plus... Lollipop, I guess. I mean, it's not not the most inspiring. You could also muskox behind a budgie for a little bit, just to like do something, just to feel something. I think the leech will be too slow, right? Because it deals 2 damage, and then you're just like killing stuff. Yeah, I'm not into the leech this week. Not into it. Okay, nice. Our nudie brooch, or whatever it's called, nudie branch, will get 3 kills. More like, kind of like 1.5, but... Eat the strawberry. Yes to this. I'm like, gingerbread man on this probably isn't worth it. It's just that it can work twice, which really is not much. I don't think it'd be worth it on a ladybug either. So I'm not really that invested in those. It's pretty greedy to roll there, but I did it. And I didn't get the level on either of these, which is what I was hoping for. I mean, realistically, this is only gaining 1 trigger. I think I'm rolling. I think I'm greed rolling here. I'm ignoring that, I think. I mean, it's decent behind the ox, I guess. But it's... Show up earlier if you want it to get in on the action, kangaroo. That's what I have to tell you. That's all I gotta tell you. You know, I suppose... If I do the... Oh, no, because that's start of battle anyway. The only thing is we miss out on a strawberry boost, but then it's gonna become like a 7 or an 8-3 because it's not gaining that stuff. Does that really matter as opposed to being a 7-3? I said 7-3 twice. It would be a 9-3 if I put it in the last slot, I suppose. Or I guess because the strawberry, it'd be a 10-4. Alright, that is kind of good actually. It's kind of good actually. It's not that good, but like maybe it matters. Maybe it matters. Ah, well, it's getting inked, so there's that. Oh, he stole my melon and then the popcorn? Alright, they got to go off crazy with that thing. I can't even really be mad. That's just, they did the gambit and they got it. Fair enough. Huh. Alright. Then it gets this, and then it eats it. That's what I wanted to see. I mean, you could hummingbird to give some stats each turn. Probably a little silly, though. Probably a little silly to do that. I know this will eat that. I'm aware. But I might do that anyway. I'm not trying to level 3 the budgie. Save this for next turn. Eat up. Yum. Yum yum in the tum. One of the bad things about the ox here is that I haven't really gotten to... Uh-oh, they're gonna have like 1,000 chilies. Yeah. We've seen that combo a few times now. Hello, llama and owl. Okay, tasty. I'm interested in some tasty. I'm interested in doing some tasty. You know how I am with this. Usually I really just want whale shark level before feeding it a bunch, but here we go feeding it a bunch. I guess I'll take some gold, maybe? Maybe that's a decent idea? Because I plan on keeping this, I guess? Bad thing here, obviously, is if we don't kill their unit that they make tasty. Hey, it's the first one. That's good news. That's good news. Uh-oh, that's not, though. This ladybug in the back has just been terrible. Just been terrible. It has not been great. I should have moved the ladybug back up further. All of our units die to these damn Okay, that lived, but we still lost. Dang. Dang. Okay. Probably isn't the scaling I'm looking for, I would think. I mean, I guess I might just double feed here. Okay. I think we probably should have been doing this ladybug in the front a while ago. I mean, we miss out on the melon. That's the main thing. But the good news is that they only stole a grape. Their team is huge, though, so I don't know how that happened. All right, well, we lost. I felt like I had some good promise and just kind of not really get there, huh? I don't even want to see that. Nope, this is not exactly what I'm looking for. Should have made it so that I buffed that, and I just didn't. That's good. Orange bludgers. I'll go with that. Oh, Mai came out for Street Fighter 6, so the Gooners are so excited about that. Great for them. Also, it just looks, you know, looks well done. But I just thought it'd be funnier to say the Gooners are excited, because come on, it is funnier. It is. Take a beaver. Angry beaver. Oh dang, a raid from Cobblestone. Triple eight, quad 8. Hello, raiders. How are you? How was whatever Cobblestone was doing? I'm assuming Super Auto Pets, to be fair. Hopefully it went well. Whatever you were doing. I know some people do ranked and stuff. I don't really do that. I usually just check out the new weekly that comes up on Sunday and then see what that's all about. Played Sap, massive win streak with Pack 3. Damn. We got a pro in here. Ranked in lobbies usually. Okay. Okay. I don't really need to take the wasp right now. Maybe next turn I'll take it. It's just a 2-2. Change the order a smidge, I suppose. Sure, why not? Someone earlier did mention, oh, Wasp and Lollipop this week. The problem is, like, kind of need to also give the Wasp some stats in the meantime. All right, well, immediately embarrass myself by showing showing the popcorn get overwritten by the strawberry. Not my best move. Not my best move there. The Dalai Lama's brother died. Breaking news. That's random, but that is, I guess, neat, maybe? Maybe neat's not quite the right word there, but it is something of note. 97. Alright, well, now that just kind of at least makes a little more sense. 97's pretty old. Okay. Suppose that's reasonable. Not really trying to level this, but maybe I just take it anyway. I guess I'm buffing it. I really don't have faith in the whole wasp situation. Maybe I sell this, pray it hits the wasp. Well, so much for that. So much for that. Yes, that probably didn't make sense. Burbit achievement. I wouldn't say it's really the week for that. There's not really toy payoffs this week. The main thing, in my mind at least, that's a big pudgy that back there. We can lose. All right. Well, here's what I will tell the Raiders is that the first round of the weekly this week, I did get to 10 wins. So there is that at least. There is that. I can tell you that. There's video footage. There is proof. Whether or not you believe that is another thing. But I think I would want to, let's see, wasp level into trying to look for some other things going on. The 4 squad was what I ran. I was llama, dimetrodon, elephant, seal, tar, I think? Something like that. There are certainly some units on this team. I think we're gonna need to take a deer. We want our chances. We want our chances to be a chance. I think that's what we need. What else was happening this week? I was just going over some random things I had on my mind. Another which would have been... Okay, chili pepper. We win. Barely, finally. Warner Brothers set up a 24/7 YouTube stream of sorts for I want to say the 85th anniversary of Tom and Jerry. I don't know if that stream's still live or not, but I did check in on it for a bit, and it had that classic episode that sometimes you see people use GIFs of, where Tom in a cowboy outfit rizzes up the other cowboy cat lady. He then makes the cigar or the cigarette, holds Jerry to lick it, to close it, flips it, shoots it with the gun to light it up, sucks the whole thing in one go, blows out the smoke, and then it makes letters that say howdy. Could easily find that GIF if you wish, but it's a fairly well-known one. Giga Chad. I guess a little bit, I suppose. This could be of interest, I guess. Although then the popcorn kind of overwrites it, right? Perkless, so then I could go like this. Then this gets the popcorn, then this gets strawberry. Yeah, that can work. I am very much... So, I'm not a wasp expert. I'm not much of a wasp player. Should I lollipop the wasp to gain max attack next turn from that? Probably, right? As we switch to the next tier. Especially since it's only a tier 1. Probably, I would think. It does make the guard look a lot dumber. But I feel like this makes sense, because otherwise the wasp barely gets any boost out of it. Also, in general, watching that oh, that's not good. Well, getting the tar there was pretty sweet. Getting the tar out of that was pretty sweet. The other thing, I guess, about the Tom and Jerry Warner Brothers stream was it kind of, not to, again, be a boomer about it, but dude, some of those old shows, they hit. They still hit for sure. And not only that, honestly, arguably, kind of better than a lot of, like, you don't need to know English, really. Sometimes they have dialogue, but most of it you can watch without dialogue, or there just isn't any. I feel like this run's gonna fail, by the way. There's not a whole lot going on here. I guess this kind of works with the fact that there's a deer, but it's pretty little opium-ish. I'm trying to think, like, give this health, but lollipop? I don't know. Okay, we'll get a level there at least. Something's happening. Nope, don't do that. Like that, I guess. Yeah, I think you would rather do wasp when there's the shrimp that's +3/-1. Those traded at least, and then we got a double kill, and then. Okay, okay. And now that we have this level 2, oh, that's interesting as well. Probably should take the husky. Unfortunately, it will never buff the wasp, which is a little awkward. But maybe that means we'll give up on the wasp? Is this gonna be the Vervet achievement run? Probably not. Well, actually, maybe it is, because we can never have perks, really. Maybe it is the time for it. I don't really care about the hummingbird. Maybe we go for it for that one guy that said we should do it. I think that's not too crazy. Next turn, this is gonna up stats again. There's something to be said about just taking a lynx. That's just a good unit. Especially when there's not really armor going on. Like, there's potatoes, but a lot of people might just run garlic or popcorns and stuff. Kind of tempted to abandon the wasp, I'm not gonna lie. I will roll once. I can't do this to you unless I sell this and then... Maybe I leave this turn and have it in front to try and kill whatever's up there, and then have my opinion change next turn. I think that's the plan. Yeah, it's just too late for the level, though. That's the problem. You need this thing leveled by the time you're going into tier 4, really. Into tier 5 is acceptable, I guess, so you get 2 stronger triggers of it, but we wouldn't even have it leveled going into 5, so... We're facing another wasp team. Okay, alright. 16-4 is pretty big. That is the one thing, is that it's pretty big. The problem is that it can't get any stats, and we have 2 lynxes. So either we abandon the microwave, because you could run a crane, which also gives you a perk within the battle, or you get rid of this, but then you'll never have perks. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Maybe chat hates me for that. I'm sorry, but I think there's something to be said about that. This is on feint, okay. So then the other question is Vervet versus... I think you just have to level this first. That also makes it easier for me to wait on a decision. Okay. Alright, we have a bunch of tier 4s, so T-Rex doesn't really make sense unless you go T-Rex Crane, and then you'd get rid of something in here. Alternatively, Elephant Seal gets perks. Means it won't get buffed by Husky, but maybe that's fine. Probably. Basically, this Vervet's probably gone unless in the shop shows up a Vervet that I can immediately reset the microwave with. Otherwise, it's not looking great for the Vervet. Oh, double? Double, huh? Just weakness everything. Or ink everything. Yeah, it's unfortunate, huh? If only there was another Vervet. I think you have to go, my friend. I'm sorry. I at least let there be a chance of it to work. There was a chance it would work. I'm actually gonna level this one. I rarely do. There's no buy-sell opportunity that really makes sense. So just do this. Get some stats. Get some stats. Oh, now I wish I used the chocolate on there, but... Is this the order I want? I guess this is the order I want? I don't mind having the Husky buff these units in the front either. Just because we kind of want them to get supercharged anyway. Ooh, that is a nice... That's a nice coconut you got there. Not for too much longer, I imagine, but it is there. It is there. A little bit of buff. So those front units are getting pretty big pretty quick. So we have a chance. We have a chance. Oh, never mind. They just have been running llama a really long time, it seems. Although, never mind, I take it back. The ink paying off. Kind of not really, but I'll just say it was. I'll just say it was. Nah. Yes, I think I'd rather do that than try and feed this turn. Also, because we could have got a walrus there. Level 2 walrus or level 2 husky would be nice. Do I care about changing the order? I don't think so. Don't think so. I definitely like the squid up front. Do I use FFZ as my Twitch extension? I do. That's a chili pepper. Big wasp ain't enough. Need some of that health. Okay. Yes? A lot of farmer dogs. A lot of dogs. Okay, that's a good one. Now I maybe should have just churrowed and then that. That would have been something I could agree with. I suppose I could do that on the husky too, because it doesn't actually buff itself. Some pretty big teams. Don't snipe the gorilla. It did not. Okay though. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say the chili pepper doing a little bit. Doing a little bit. I think that's a reasonable purchase. We're on 9 out of 10. Do I just stew? I think I do. Would I rather lollipop this? No, it's not worth it. I don't think anything's worth lollipopping here. You could maybe argue the elephant seal, I guess, but... Okay, we're running it. I haven't really done much squid in my time, so this is kind of neat. Okay, oh, I was gonna say we don't trade, but then we did trade, so... But, the bus. Well, hey! I redeemed myself for the rated viewers. That doesn't usually happen. Usually it's the complete opposite, and I lose. Usually I just completely fall apart when that happens. So cobblestone is some good luck. Alright. Nice. Another 10 win, and at least a little bit different. Not just a 4 squad. I felt so not locked into a strategy for a while there, so I'm surprised that came out with something. Do I do a third run? Maybe we'll just do a third session this week. I'm at a decent time. Maybe we'll do a third session, have three shorter ones. I'm down for that. I'm down for that.